Hell, FM fan here for another episode of College Football 2026. We have our week one versus Ball State. Um, let's ball. Ready and ball. Cardinals versus. Every impact. No. Like, for what? Bull crap. This guy's sitting right there. Unblocked, no nothing. What kind of play? Oh, I got it. Nice. How can you not? Where are we? We're on our 46. You turn 3. I have faith in our. Come on. Really? You're that close and you guys could. Nice. Second and 4. Down. Thanks to Lawrence. Oh, come on. Fourth and 4. No. Come on. Really? Oh, nothing. You can do it, Lawrence. Go, Lawrence. Go, Lawrence. Go. Oh, you almost made it. Almost. Only fair. Finish it off. I mean, it was only fair. He had that big run. Gotta finish it. Now we're only down by 3. 13 seconds. 2 plays. Not on our watch. Nice. Go. Morris with the. Oh. Wide open. Let's go. Job hip. 4. They're ready for that. Are they going to be ready for this? Touchdown! Lawrence with a pass and a rush. Look at that. Who's this Lawrence fellow? That. Second. Another touchdown for Lawrence. Now that we're up by 11, I think passes by now. There were some passes. Ooh. They just trucked him. Okay. I only. Yes. But uh, oh, Johnson, you almost had it. I'm okay with punting. Ugh. On two.
Run gets it up to the 44.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. The give to the tailback. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Bears come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That pass is incomplete.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his finger side to side and say, no, no, no.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Got a man. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. And that pass was knocked down, but I think this flag is going to negate a good defensive play. The defense was in the neutral zone.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lawrence. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Boy, Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Ashley. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Cardinals need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. To the ground with the back. Oh, out of space. Got the first down and more. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Weatherly.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
With the catch, it's Presley. Still on his feet at the 45. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. The Cardinals are marching down the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Ball State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play call by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Handoff from the gun. There he goes! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Robinson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out.
He's loose. There he goes. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
This offensive line takes a lot of pride. They're very good at communicating, and they love pushing fronts around. You're seeing it on that last play, breaking off a long run, doing it early in the season in the opening game. That sets the tone for this offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the 1st half. Before then, they can get another score. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going for 6.
Clint,
and that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
A really good job on this defense staying positive. They gave up a bunch of yards, got down towards the shadow of their own goal line. 2 straight passes.
Into the house. Touchdown, Bears. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Texas Tech is showing little remorse for its opponent today. Feels like ever since they arrived at the stadium, that Red Raiders offense has been a buzzsaw. They're up 14 over the Groupers. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. To the air, it's Kelly. Oh, they're after him. Running into the open space. Turning it on. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. Push down for the tackle. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Ashley. It's a seam wide open. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ready? 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. I mean, they got nothing on the last snap. Let's see if they try to throw it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. Snap it to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Trying to barge their way in. He's not going to get there. stopped short on 4th down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Gonna run it. It's Lawrence. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen.
5 catches, 47
And
yards.
we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end.
Rushing.
He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Schumann Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
Is what's up? He has 2 touchdowns. He has 2 touchdowns. So that's 4 touchdowns. He has 3 of them.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking for a man, it's Kelly. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So here comes the Bear offense. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll throw it. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a gap. It's Ferguson. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Kelly. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Pulls and fires complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This drive will open from the 15. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And the Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Hand off from the shotgun. He has the first and still on his feet. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bears will call on their punt team. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to pass, it's Kelly. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it on the left. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Webster. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on 1st down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Big turning on the Jets. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job you show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
To the air on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on 1st down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Big fella moving. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
The give from the gun. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That one comes out hot down the right side.
I don't blame the quarterback for taking that shot either, man. He's cooked up with this guy twice today for scores. Give him another try. They just couldn't get on the same page on that one.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. He's in open space downfield. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it behind me.
Finds his man. It's Presley. Wide open spaces. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the ground, it's Horton. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cardinals. Ready to try the point after.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Look out, he's got room. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Power football with the run. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Going for it on 4th down must be part of their philosophy. Just 1 for 3 so far in this one. Motion from the back. On 4th down, he'll try to toss.
First down.
Takes the grab past the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this team needs more of that, man. Like, this is a really close football game. You got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
There is nowhere to go. He is stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. Good, right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
All right.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Dropping back, it's Kelly.
Nice.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. from the gun, the ground game. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They'll give it to him again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
Okay.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Horton. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work for the first down in the final period of this one. Back to throw, it's Kelly. Pulls it in, it's Robinson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. Lots of running room. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. And this one is perfect. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up the first down. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Back open in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep. React to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
Another 4th down try for this offense. They're 2 for 4 so far in this one. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And the Bears are on the move. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Now second down as they try to run this clock. The give to the back. Oh, a lot of space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football. They're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle. They're up by 28 over UTSA. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the back. There he goes. He's loose. He's inside the 40. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible defense.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Looking downfield, it's Kelly. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Give him 105 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Looking for more room. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st down here for the offense. Might as well give it to him again. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Bears are moving quickly down the field.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Dumps it to the back. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable.
There he goes. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching. Keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
There we go. Touchdown. Let's go.
Bears! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw. It's Kelly. Snagged out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Cardinals will hustle to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got a big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. And they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Looking to throw on first down. He unleashes a long one. He's got it inside the 25. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Wants to throw again. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? On fourth down, they'll try to throw it.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Leaves it with the back. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. Here we go. To the ground. He's got it again. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Bears have it with a first and 10. Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bears come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Trying to keep the drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Back to throw, it's Kelly. That's caught, it's Weatherly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Took a shot as he threw. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40. Great place to start for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bears need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Complete to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And they take a knee on fourth down, having inflicted enough damage, and that ought to be
number 1.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Two and a half sacks. Okay, so I'm gonna need to set Missouri State single rushing game record. Let's go. Oh, school record. What is our school record? Oh, that's career. We're 406. Even Rush 2003. 14. Okay, so we need to go to view roster. That. Edit. Perfect. That. And then we gotta go to this guy. Card. So I do appreciate everyone for stopping by, checking out today's episode. If you want to see more of this, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on notification bell so that you'll be notified once more content is out on the channel. This is FM. Have yourself a great